Thank you. So my name is Ryan Olson. I'm the Director of Sales for Ushio America for our Care 222 product line. And I come to this from a background in biology and also a background in sales. I started with a love of science as a child, and I started making commissions of t-shirts and stickers at my local surf shop at 12 years old. So 9 years ago or 10 years ago, before I came to Ushio, if you asked me, how do you feel about irradiating people with UV in a room? I probably would have spouted off a theory of biology of you're going to hurt people, you're going to damage cells, what's going to happen to the skin microbiome? If you asked me a year after I came to Ushio the same question, I probably would have said, it's interesting, but we may need a little bit more research, and I don't know if I'd feel comfortable under it. 8 years later, here I am, standing in front of a room of world-renowned scientists, business people, and people trying to move this forward. And there's a reason that you're all here as well, talking or listening to somebody who is not a PhD and has not run $10 billion businesses and been very successful. And a lot of us have been here for a very long time, and we all know that that reason's not money. There's not people making tens of millions of dollars in this industry. There have been millions made, but there have been tens or hundreds of millions invested. So the reason that we're all here is we either believe in, we're intrigued with, or we want to figure out more about a technology that some of us feel could significantly shift to a new paradigm of epidemiology and indoor air quality. And if we're going to take this as a new paradigm, we really need to treat it as such. We need to look at this holistically, and we need to bring it together in ways that are not just amongst this community, but work outside into the mandate of what we all need as better air. So if we're going to take that approach of really bringing this out as a new paradigm for epidemiology, we need to ask ourselves the questions: what do we need to answer now to get this into full public acceptance? And if we're going to create new things to look into and qualitative approaches towards looking at indoor air quality, we also have to ask, are other technologies that are existing also going to be held to those same standards? Because we feel if we look at this and moving forward in pure air quality, that needs to be taken into account. And if that happens, we all need to collaborate. I can say right now that there's probably not a single person in this room who wants to hurt anybody with Far-UV technology. We all want to bring secondary effects into our calculations. We want to bring ozone into our calculations. We want to have a very good model of understanding how we implement this. So with that being said, we also need to proclaim to many of us that there is enough data right now for at least conservative installations in high-risk areas. We cannot let our need for more information as scientists hamper our growth of a technology and something that's moving forward in a way that we want it to be. So, even though there are people here who are raising concerns and have more questions, that's actually more powerful. We need to address those concerns. We need to bring everybody into the mix and move forward, because those challenges of us turning away from certain concerns are going to lead to unconfidence in the public. And I would say that, it's not infighting, but we need to encourage debate, and we need to make sure that we're not tearing each other down as we move forward. Because essentially we've gathered together a multitude of experts in computational fluid dynamics, biology, ophthalmology, electronic engineering, very smart business people. And this core group of people here and in the outside, we're trying to respond to a call from humanity for indoor air quality as a right, just like we have water safety as a right. And if we're going to take that as our approach, then we need to come together to do it. And we also need to look to those in this room who may be part of regulatory agencies, part of the government, those with influence, and ask them for help. I mean, Kenny Wood the other day, when he said, I need some help here, that was extremely powerful. And we need to ask for help from the regulators and everybody who's involved here. It is not us against them. We need to build a wide consensus. You need to help us create guidelines that are going to instill public confidence. And if we're able to do that, then we really have something that's very, very special. So nobody wants us to be big oil or big tobacco. We want the public to understand it. We want the scientists to understand it. We want everybody to move forward together as a single organism. many different systems, many cells, many different organelles, all working towards a common goal. And we want more questions. We want more data. We want to address concerns, but we cannot let our quest for more knowledge hamper the growth that we have right now. It just cannot happen. The opportunities for this are absolutely huge. We've talked about it all week. The risks are that we lose the momentum. You know, there's been many years. Ushio has been committed to this. Many people in this room have been committed to these ideas of Far-UV technology, of indoor air quality for a long, long time. But there is a risk the excitement fades, that investments go away. We are committed, but something will not be sustained forever unless we're able to really collaborate and come together. So with that being said, let's work together. And if we're able to do that, those of us who need to make a profit are going to be able to make a profit. Those of us who need to secure more research funding are going to be able to secure more research funding. Those of us who need to instill public confidence and protect people and protect patients will have another tool in their pocket to be able to do that. Thank you.